A very warm welcome to all first year students for the current academic year 2020-21. Now we will be handling the class Engineering Graphics for you. It's a very interesting subject. The very first class will be making a model. What model we'll be making is shown in the drawing. So this model I'll be showing you, which is made out of wood. This wooden model will be making in this class itself. So I'll be demonstrating how to make this model. So we cannot make the model out of wood. We can make the model out of paper. You can see the colorful model which is made out of paper. At the end of the class, you can learn how to make the model. Model making will not take much time. You can complete within 10 minutes. The complete process of making model will be explained by our faculty, Mr. Naveen Ganesh. Now, we will be seeing this drawing. I request the students to take a paper as well as a pen. Try to draw this drawing as I am explaining the various features. I too will be drawing on the board. Now, you can consider this drawing or the model as two different parts. So one is the bottom part. Let me draw this bottom part separately. As I am drawing, you also can make the drawing using pencil on a paper. And what I am drawing is a rectangular box, a normal rectangular box. So this model is having a groove. We call this as a groove, or we'll be calling this as a slot. So what I do is I cut a small part of this model and let me call this as a slot. So now this is a rectangular component with a slot. So this is the model which forms the bottom part of our object. So you can also draw using pencil as I am drawing the object. I hope you can visualize the various faces of the object. So this is the bottom part of my object. And I have one more part which is at the top. Let me draw the top part also. I have a constraint in my board. Doesn't matter. This is my top part of the model. So roughly you can draw this model. So this is the model you are going to make. So you can visualize that it consists of two parts. One is the bottom rectangle with a slot, and other part is a trapezium part with some thickness. So these two parts are glued together and you will be getting a component like this. So this is a wooden model, and this model will be making out of a paper, a chart paper. So this is the outcome of today's class. You'll be making a model like this. Now you can visualize that model consists of two parts. One is a rectangle box with a slot, other is a trapezium part. We give name for the various parts. What we do is, we'll be looking the object in this direction. So you can say this is my eye. I look at the object in this direction. I can say that this is my front of my object. Now, if I move towards my left, then if I look at the object, I'll be calling this as my left side of my object. So I come to my front. If I move towards my right, and if I look at the object in this direction, I'll be calling this as right side view of my object. The same way, I can go to the top and I can look at the object. I'll be getting the top view of my object. In orthographic projections, once a 3D object is given, we will be drawing the front view of the object, top view of the object, as well as the right side view of the object or left side view of the object. So now we will be giving different names for different faces of the object. Now I will be making a marking on the drawing which I made now. So I request you also to make similar marking in your paper. So this is my face number 1. I had given some name for this face. The name for the face 1 is top face of bottom box. So I call this as a bottom box and I call this as the top face of the bottom box. So this is my top face of the bottom box. We'll be calling that as number 1. Number 2 is this face. The name what we had given is left face of the bottom box. Because if we go to left, I can see this rectangle. So I'll be calling this as left face of the bottom box. So let me name the face here. This is face 2. Face 3 is called as bottom face of the bottom box. So if we go to the bottom, I can take this model. So this is my front, and we have seen this red color as the face 1, and this was face 2, and now face 3 is the bottom of the bottom box. So this is my face 3, which I name it as bottom face of bottom box. So in this model, I cannot write. So what I do is, I can call this as face 3, which corresponds to bottom side of this object. This is face 3. Face 4 is right side face of the object. So if I go to my right side, this will be my right side. I can explain with the help of the model, wooden model. So if you go to my right side, I'll be getting the view. So this will be my face 4 of the object. So face 4 of the object will be here. So that again I'll be marking here in the drawing what I made now. So the right side of this object is called as face 4, I have given name as right side face of the object. Now, what is the object 5? Object 5 is rear face of the object. So with the help of a wooden model, so we have seen face 1, face 2, face 3, and this was face 4. So face 5 is my rear side of the object. So this is my face 5 in the wooden model. So this face 5 in the wooden model, let me draw here. So this corresponds to face 5. That is the rear side of my model. So again, which I cannot see, I will write in bracket, I call this as face 5. That is the back side of my object. What is face 6? Face 6 is front left side of the bottom box. Look from here. This is my front and this is my bottom box and this is my front left side. So this is my face 6. That is front left side of the bottom box. So in the drawing what you have made, mark this as face 6. It is front left side of the bottom box, face 6. What is face 7? That is left side of my slot. So we have seen a slot. So in this slot, so this is my face 6 and this is my face 7. So this face is named as left side of the slot. Let me mark this face 7 in the 3D drawing. So this face is called as face 7. So let me mark here also. So this face also you cannot see. What are the face you cannot see? Let me write in bracket. So this is face 7 is left side of my slot. Face 8 is front side of my slot. Look from here. This is my slot and this is the front side of the slot. That is face number 8. So in your drawing, make this as face 8. That is front side of my slot. Face 9 is right side of the slot. This is my slot. This is my right side of the slot. That is face 9. So in your drawing, we can mark this as face 9. That is right side of the slot. Slot 10 is front right side of the bottom box. It is similar to 6, mirror image. So this we call it as front left side. So we call this as front right side of the bottom box. So this is named as 10. So in my drawing, this is face 10. What is face 11? Face 11 is top face of the object. So you can see the object. This is my top face. So this is called as face 11. So this in the model, this is my face 11. The drawing what you have made, this is my face 11. That is the top face of the object. Face 12 is the slant face of my object. So in the wooden model, this is my slant face and I call this as 12. Face 12. So in the model, let me write this as face 12 and in the drawing what I made now, I call this as face 12. Only one face is left, that is face 13. That is called as front face of trapezium. So this is the front face of the trapezium. So this I name it as 13 and this is the face 13. So now this object consists of how many faces? It consists of 13 faces. So now let me write in wooden model. This is face 1, the top face of the bottom rectangle. This is face 2, so that you can recall face 2, and this is my face 3, bottom of my object, and this is my face 4. So face 4 is my right side of the object. Face 5 is the rear side. So this is my front. So this is the rear side. So this is face 5. And face 6, from the front, if you see on my front left, this box is face 6. Face 7 is left side of the slot, face 7. 8 is the front side of the slot, 8. And 9 is right side of the slot. And this is my face 10, which is front right side of the bottom box. 11 is the top face of the object. 12 is the slant face of the object, and 13 is this trapezium. So I have made marking in all this wooden model. We have made this marking in the drawing which is already drawn, and we have made all the faces in the drawing. I request all of you to make this drawing, 3D drawing, along with face numbers. You can also note down all these names of the various faces. So this is not a complex object. At the same time, this is not a very simple object also. So this consists of bottom box with rectangle along with a trapezium at the top. Now what we will be doing is, we will be giving you 2 drawing sheets. We request you to take printout of these 2 drawing sheets. So one is this 3D model. Can you able to see this? So this is a 3D model. You might have drawn in your notebook this drawing, but some of you might not have drawn. So you can take this printout of this 3D model also. So it also consists of all the numbers of the faces from 1 to 13. This is for your reference. What you have to do is, you take another printout, and in the printout you make a printout like this. So we expect you to take this printout in A4 size paper. What you do is, once you have taken a printout, that printout you have to stick on to a chart paper. So you have to take 2 printouts. One is a 3D model, other is a 2D sheet, which is called as development of the object. Then you have to purchase this chart paper. On this chart paper, you stick on the printout what you have taken, like this. Then you do coloring also. Once you do coloring, as we have done it, it will be very easy to understand the concept of orthographic projection. So you take the printout of this development of the object, you stick on the chart paper, then you can do coloring as what we have done. So this is what we have done, and now you can see these two are exactly matching. I will be showing you. So once you do coloring as we have done it, then you have to cut this outer layout. So once you do coloring, you cut along this outer boundary using scissors. Once you cut it with the help of scissors, then you will be getting a development like this. So this development, you can do coloring as we have done in this sheet. Then you will be folding this and you will be getting a model as what is made here. Let me explain. The phase 3, the phase 3 corresponds to the bottom face. Now, if I fold it, you will be getting the model. How to make this model will be explained by Mr. Naveen Ganesh. Now you can see this phase 3, phase 2, and this is my phase 1. This is how the model will be. Phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Thereby phase 3 is my bottom and phase 2 is on my left side, and this is my phase 3. So how to do this bending, how to paste it and making a model of this type will be explained by Mr. Naveen Ganesh. We want you to purchase a chart paper and a printout of 2 sheets. One is this printout of this 3D model. Take a printout. If you don't have a printer at your house, you can go to browsing center, you can take printout and you take a printout of this paper also. So now I request Mr. Naveen Ganesh to explain how to make the model, how to paste it, and from this development, how to get this model. So once you make the model, kindly keep it with you. Only then you can understand what is front view, what is side view, what is top view, etc. without any difficulty. Mr. Naveen Ganesh will explain how to make the 3D model after fixing the sheet on the chart paper. Thank you.
Welcome students. So as sir said, now I am going to explain how to make the orthographic model based on the development which we have sent to you. Okay. So this is the development you would have received. So take a printout of this development and stick on to a chart paper. After that, you can color the adjacent sides of the faces. Okay, you can color the adjacent faces like this. If you color, you can get a very good model. Okay, so you can color the adjacent faces as we have done here. Okay, you can stick the development onto the chart paper, okay, and then you can color it. So once you have colored it, you can cut the development along the edges. Now I am going to demonstrate how to cut along the edges and how to paste the edges to get the final model. Okay, so I am now starting to cut along the edges. You can use either a scale with a blade, or you can simply use a scissor to cut along the edges. Make sure that you cut along the outer edges of the development. So now like this you can cut along the edges. Now I have cut from 10 to 6, and then I have cut along the outer edge of 1. I have to cut this small piece also. Okay. You have to remove this small piece also. So like this, you can cut along the outer edges of the development. So if you cut along the outer edges of the development, you will get the final development like this. So you can see how colorful it is. So if you make such a colorful model, it will be easy for you to understand. You have to color the adjacent faces using the same color. So, and you can see the numbers that has been given here. So when you stick onto the chart paper and when you fold it, the color faces will be coming on the outside. So the chart paper, color of chart paper will be coming on the inside. Okay, so like that only we have given you the development. So this is the final development which you will be getting. This development we will have to fold the edges to get our final model. Okay, so now I am going to start folding the development. So you can see the edge 1, which is the top face of the bottom box. You keep the face 1 in this position, then you fold the edge 1 and 2. You fold the edge 1 and 2 on the outside, where 2 is your left side of the bottom box. Then you can fold the edge 2, 3, where 3 is your bottom face of your bottom box. Okay, so we'll get the model like this. Then you can rotate. You can see the edge 3, 4. 4 is the right side of the object, right face of the object. So you can fold the edge 3, 4. Okay. Then you can see the edge 3, 5. The edge 3, 5, you can fold it, where 5 is your rear face of the object. Okay. Then you can see here this 13 and 4, the edge between 13 and 4. You can see a small line here. This indicates that this is actually the outer edge. This has to be cut. Okay. So what I am going to do is I am going to cut this small edge between 13 and 4. You can cut this small edge between 13 and 4 so that you will get the front part of the trapezium, front side of the trapezium. Okay, so you can fold the edge 13 and 4 to get the front face of the trapezium. Okay, the front face of the trapezium I have folded like this. Then you see the edge between 4 and 11. 11 is the top face of the trapezium which I am folding it. Okay, then the edge between 11 and 12. 12 is the slant face of the object. Okay, so now I am folding it. Okay, so now we have folded the object like this. We have got the object like this. That is, we have got the bottom box and we have got the trapezium. Now we have to fold this front face of the bottom box. So in this front face of the bottom box, you can see the edge between 2 and 6. You can fold it on the outside. Then 6 is your left side of the front face of the bottom box. Then 7 is your left side of the slot. So for getting the 7, the edge between 6 and 7, you have to fold it on the inner side. You have to fold the edge between 6 and 7 on the inner side. Then the edge between 7 and 8, again you have to fold it on the inner side. Eight is your front face of the front side. Okay, then the edge between 8 and 9, you can fold it on the inner side, where 9 is here right side of the slot. Then the edge between 9 and 10, you can fold it again on the outside, where 10 is here right side of the front face of the bottom box. Okay, so you will get the final object, final model like this. Now I am going to use the sellotape for pasting the edges. So first I am going to paste the edge between 1 and 6.
Let me show you the face 1 and 6 in the model. This is yellow color. So this is 1, this is 6, and sir is pasting this 1 and 6. So you can use cellophane tape and you can paste it 1 and 6. So this is the pasting sir has done now. Next step.
Then I am going to paste the edge between 8 and 1. 1 and 8.
This is 1, this is 8, and paste 1 and 8 pasted here.
Then I am going to paste the edge between 1 and 10.
1 and 10 pasting is done here. 1 and 10.
Then I am going to paste the edge between 10 and 4.
This is 10, that is 4, and this edge is getting pasted.
Then I am going to paste the edge between 2 and 5.
2 and 5. So this is 2, real base is 5, and this is the edge between the face 2 and 5. Let me mark this as P, indicating that the edges which are pasted.
Then I am
6 is pasted, 1 and 8 is pasted, 1 and 10 is pasted, 4 and 10 they are pasted, as well as 2 and 5 they are pasted.
Then I am pasting the edge between 4 and 5.
4 and 5, behind we have the edge that is pasted. So which I cannot. This edge is also pasted.
Then I am pasting the edge between 5 and the slant edge 12.
So this is 5, this is slant edge 12, this edge is pasted. So for pasting, you can use either cellophane tape or you can use glue stick or PV stick.
Then I am pasting the edge between 13 and the slant edge 12.
So this is slant face 12, the trapezium 13, sort is pasting slant edge 12 as well as trapezium 13.
Then I am pasting the edge between 3 and 6.
So the edge 3 is at the bottom and 6 is this and this is pasted 3 and 6.
And I am also pasting the edge between 10 and 3.
3 and 6. 3 is the bottom face, 10 is the front right side face. This edge is also pasted.
So I have pasted the minimum edges and I have made this final model.
We can face 12 and 1 also. Sir is going to face.
This slant face with the bottom box can also be pasted using the.
So this is slant 12. This is the top face of the bottom box. This also you can paste it.
So we have prepared or we have made the final model, which you can see how colorful it is, so that you can easily understand which are all the faces which you can see with respect to front view, top view and side view. So
Let us continue our coloring scheme. You can, now the model is made. What faces are seen in the front? Students, you can think for a while and you write down what faces you are seeing while you look from the front. I want you to write down the faces visible in front view. You can write down the numbers. You can write down the numbers. You can write down the numbers of the faces which is seen if you look at the object from the front. You can see Navin Ganesh's model just now. He has fabricated very nicely. He has done different colors. Each color has a meaning. If you look from the front, you can see this face. If you see this face 13, 13 is marked in red color. Am I right, sir? 13. So you can write down the face 13, which is seen in the front. Then that is the face that is seen in the trapezium. Then in the bottom, you can see how many faces? 1, 2, 3. So you can see the faces 6, 8 and 10. These 3 faces are seen in the front. So we can see totally 4 faces in the front. Am I right, sir? We can see only 4 faces in the front. Then Naveen Ganesh will take the model to his left. Okay? So this is our left. Yeah. We can take this model to the left. In the left we can see Kunjo. Yeah. We can see this board also. We can see Naveen Ganesh model also. If we go to the left, we can see this. So faces visible in the left side view, faces visible in the left side view, visible in left view. This is phase 2, sir. Phase 2 is seen. Very good. Then you are also having a slant face that is visible. So that is phase number 12. 2 and 12 are only two faces which are visible in the left side view. Likewise, now we will move on to the right side of the object. Right side of the object, faces visible in right view. You can think how many faces you are seeing in the right view? Only one face we are seeing. Face 4 is only visible in the right side view. So we have seen three views. Faces visible in the front, 13, 6, 8 and 10. 13, 6, 8 and 10. Then we went to the left side. We have seen this face 12 as well as 2, 2 and 12. Then we went to the right side. We have seen the face 4. For the sake of completion, we will find out the faces which are visible on the rear side of the object. Faces visible in the rear side of the object, back side of the object. Naveen Ganesh has taken the model now, and you can see L, that is the rear side. You can see the face 5. Am I right, sir? Yes, sir. Only one face we can see, that is face 5. What is seen on the rear side? So we have seen front, left, right, rear also. Now we will see the top. Faces seen in the top. Faces seen in the top side. Naveen Ganesh has tilted the object and we can see face 11. Face 12 also will be seen. Face 1 also will be seen. So if you go to the top, we can see 12. We can see 11, 12 as well as 1. Am I right, sir? 11, 12 and 1. Now which view is not drawn? We have seen front, left, right, rear, top. Bottom we have not seen. So the faces in the bottom side, Naveen Ganesh has tilted the object. We have only one face, that is face 13. Sorry, it is 3. The bottom is 3. You can find out whether all the faces are seen here. We have 1, 2, we have 3, we have 4, 5, 6 and 7 we are not seen. 9 we are not seen. 7 and 9 we are not seen. We have seen 10, seen 11, we have seen 12, we have seen 13 also. 8 also we have seen, yeah. faces which we have not seen are 7 as well as 9. In any of the views, we have not seen faces 7 as well as 9. So, with this understanding, you keep this model with you always, and next class we'll be drawing the front view, top view, side view of the object. Anything else, Naveen? The coloring. So we are given the green color. So you can see the green color is given for the faces. 2 is green color. 12 also green. No, 12 is different color, slant color. 2 is green color. 2 is green color. 4 is also green color. So 2 and 4 they are green color. 7 as well as 9, this face and this face are also in green color. Green color. So green color are 2, 4, 7 and 9. Very good, sir. Then the red color, 6 is red color, 8 also red color, 10 also red color, 13 also red color, 5 also red color. What are the faces you are seeing in this direction? 6, 8, 10, 13, as well as 5 at the rear. All are red color. Very good. Then, blue color. What are the faces, sir? 11 is drawn in blue color. 1 is drawn in blue color. 3 also is drawn in blue color. So this 11 in blue, 1 also in blue, the bottom face 3 also in blue. For 12, Naveen Ganesh has given a different color. Brown color, let us call this as BR, brown. There is a special purpose of giving brown or a different color for face 12. So face 12 is a slant face. So sorry has given a special color which is a brown color. Kindly follow the same color practice so that our understanding will be much easier. So thanks a lot, Mr. Naveen Ganesh, for making a wonderful model. So with this model, you can understand orthographic projection very well. Thank you.